What's up guys, this is Yasser. Welcome back to my channel. You're watching Yasser's Fit Track, and today I'm going to talk about two perfumes from the house of Rasasi, which in my opinion are the best pair that one can have if you want to have only two fragrance in your entire collection. So that is none other than Shuhrah Shaghaf, and the other one is Recessive Shura. So the reason why I'm quoting this as the best pair that one can have is because if you have both these fragrances, you can cover it for the entire season that you come across in your country, and it will also cover all the occasions, all situations that you can think of. So one of them is more of a summer scent which can go during the daytime and the nighttime. The other one is more of a winter fragrance which can also suit all the occasions, whether it is daytime, nighttime, office, parties, all occasions. So they are super versatile if you combine these two. So before I start talking about each of these fragrances, let's talk a brief about the packaging. So this is how Shaghaf comes. This is the front, says Rasasi and Shaghaf Pour Home. This is the back and this is the base. So this is the September 2019 batch, and this is Recessive Shura. This is the front. It comes with a dark grey box with golden brown lettering. This is the back and the base, and this is November 2019 batch. So talking about the perfume, now let's start with Recessive Shaghaf. So this is more of a fruity, fresh opening that is most suitable for summers. So it opens up with a beautiful bunch of fruity opening along with ylang ylang. So ylang ylang is the most prominent note in this one. It smells so refreshing with that fruity and fresh opening. In the mid you would get some ambroxan, vanilla and tonka bean to give it that sweetness. And in the base you would get sandalwood and musk. So overall I got a great performance. It projects about 2 hours for about 2 feet. And then it gave me a longevity of 11 to 12 hours. But after 6 hours it's more of the base note that plays the role. The base note is quite prominent in this one. So after 6 hours it's more of the base note, but it still sticks on very prominently until 11 to 12 hours. So that is what I got on my skin. So if you're wearing this yourself, so after 6 hours you would not be able to detect that top note of ylang ylang and that fruity opening, but it still sticks on for about 11 to 12 hours, which is mainly the base note. So overall it is a great performing scent for the summers. And when I wore this to office, I got about 2 compliments. The second compliment was in the 6th hour when he gave me a shoulder hug when he said bye to me, so he could still smell it on me. It's not that it projects after 6 hours as well, so, but it's still there on you. So when somebody hugs you, they can still detect that smell. So the second compliment for Shaghaf was in the 6th hour, so which means it was still performing, though the one wearing it may not recognize that, which is normal due to olfactory fatigue. So coming to the next one is Recessive Shura. So this is more of a winter scent. So this opens up with that smooth, creamy tobacco and amber note, along with a beautiful covering of benzoin or myrrh note, which gives that oriental sweetness to the overall fragrance. And then in the mid you would get a little bit of white rose. And there is something unique about the mid note. Along with that white rose, you get some sort of that raw tomato, which is neither too reddish nor completely raw, which is green. So it is in between, and if you blend that into a paste, so it gives you that kind of smell, well covered with this benzoin and that creamy tobacco and amber note. So that's the beauty of this particular scent, which is why it makes it a little unique from the usual fragrance that you can smell. I understand there are like 20% haters of this particular scent, but there are crazy fans of this one as well. I do understand why people are crazy, and I do understand why people hate this as well, because in case you do not like tobacco based fragrance, you may not like this one. But if I have to compare this with most other tobacco based fragrance, like let's say the example of Swiss Arabian Black Edition, this also has that prominent tobacco and amber note. I really don't enjoy wearing this one, but this one is a lot more creamier tobacco version of this, which is why people compare these two with each other. But this is not a clone of this, because this is even better to me. This is only prominently tobacco and amber, but this has other blends of benzoin and that tomato, which I said that makes it even more beautiful, even more pleasing to the nose. And the tobacco is not hard like how Swiss Arabian is. It is more creamier version of Swiss Arabian. I really enjoy wearing this one, but I do not enjoy wearing the Swiss Arabian, but I like smelling it on others. But this one, I myself enjoy wearing it and smelling it on myself. So a great scent in my opinion, a super winter and party type of scent. And then in the base you would get a little bit of leather, a little bit of oud. I'm not sure if there is actually oud in it, but you might get hints of that. along with musk and sandal. So that's the base note. So coming to the overall performance, it gave me about 2 to 3 hours of projection for about 2 feet if you're indoors. And then it gave me a lasting of 11 to 12 hours on my skin. And yesterday I wore this for a party which was a reception of one of my colleagues, and I got 2 compliments from there. Now just to test the longevity on clothes, I did not wash that particular shirt. I just hung it up at the back of my door just to see if it lasts longer than 12 hours. And surprisingly, when I woke up this morning, I could still smell it 1 feet away from the shirt where I had hung it. And it was about 15 hours plus. So the longevity on clothes is 15 hours plus from what I tested. And on my skin, I easily got about 11 to 12 hours. So even Shaghaf gave me 11 to 12 hours. Now this is the reason I say these two are the best pair that one can have if you only want to have 2 fragrances in your entire collection, because this will cover all the occasions in the summertime and this will cover all the occasions during the winter time. Whether it is office, indoors, outdoors, party occasion, these two can cover all your needs. So in my opinion, these two are the best pair that one can have if you only want to have 2 fragrances in your life. Also considering the fact that they are affordable, because you would get both of these within the 2,500 rupees mark. And the best part is even the performance is 10 plus hours on both of these. So that's the reason I quote this as the best pair that one can have. So let me know in case you have tried this or bought this. Share your thoughts with me. Comment down in the comment section. See you next time in another video. Cheers.